Welcome to Our Generation with Melissa Shaw, where we educate, empower, and inspire. And I'm super excited about my guest today. He is an amazing young man. We met at actually the She event experience. It was the Seeds for Growth, right?
Yes, it was the Seeds for Growth.
Yep. And he actually was there interviewing.
Yes, I was there interviewing. I was able to interview the CEO herself, Miss Katrina, and I was also able to speak with this lovely young lady, and hopefully I'm able to get her on my show.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, so maybe get
absolutely.
something in the works.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so tell us a little bit about yourself. What made you get in? You could just, you talk to me like you don't even
Yeah,
have to
I would
pretend like
say
that's not there.
I I said what made me get into. I always love cars. It's like Karon's Corner is a car show. It's a car talk, and I'm supporting small businesses and helping them get their name out there. Because I already had the foundation for when I was starting Karon's Corner. I was able to have the foundation and the teachers able to teach me and get me to the places I need to go because I had experience people that had experience in my family. So
Sorry. Note to self: turn your phone off when you're recording. No, I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I was able to because I have family that experienced in entrepreneurship and some of the similar places I wanted to go. So, but I wanted to pick my own way. So I had to teach. So they taught me what I needed to know, and I was able to take my own way. And I started my podcast, Karan's Corner, because and it was all a car talk. Then also I have a rare genetic disease. It's called P10, and I wanted to raise awareness for that.
Why
So
would you want to raise awareness for it? What is it?
because it's like very rare. It's not a lot. It's not a lot that's known on the P10 disease. And the things you have to deal with it, it's nothing's really known on it. And I
Mm.
wanted to raise more awareness so people will know about it and how they know how to deal with it or watch the signs for it. So Karan's Corner, I start my debut for Karan's Corner was actually with a CEO for a charity. She raises money for the P10 genetic disease. So I'm able to raise awareness for rare genetic disease. I also deal with myself, and also still chase my dream of and my love for cars.
Nice.
Yeah, so
So how old are you?
I'm 15.
And how long have you been doing this?
I have my name. I took a year. I took a year and a half just planning. I had my name for it since I was 12, 13.
Wow. So you've known that you've been wanting to do this for a while. Did you know
Yes.
you wanted to do podcasting?
I knew I wanted to be my own boss. I knew I
I
wanted to
know
be an
that's right.
I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur since I came out the womb. But it's just podcasting came along a little later.
Yeah.
And then I ended up putting the podcasting and the cars together because I always like talk people person, so the socializing was never a problem for me. So I just put it into my podcasting.
Have you ever gone to car shows?
No, I want to. That probably would be a great thing to add.
So
I
especially you're involved in cars, it'd
Yeah,
probably be neat to interview some people that may have built a car.
yeah. I went to also I have a video that some releases. I went to the car dealerships around town
Oh, nice.
and interviewed their best car on their lot,
Okay.
and I learned a lot on how I should talk, how I should stand
Hmm.
on doing the car videos and the car reviews, and I learned a lot during that experience.
Yeah,
And
I bet. So how many people have you interviewed?
I have I lost count.
Okay,
I
I'm
know
about to
I
catch up to you because
15,
I've done interviewed what about
15.
90, and I think I'm doing something.
At 90, I lost count. I
Oh,
know
that means y'all.
I
He's saying
I
I'm over
I ain't
90.
hit 90 yet, but probably should go back and count. But I had a lot of good interviews. I was able to interview my auntie. She's an attorney,
Yes.
so it's successful, runs in the family very well, and that's one of the good interviews. I was able to interview Miss Katrina and
Mm,
also a few other people from the She event.
yeah.
And I have a lot of good interviews. It's just I ain't counted them all yet.
Yeah. Are they all posted?
Yes, they are
Do
posted
you
between.
edit your interviews?
Yes, I edit my interviews, but I have them all posted between YouTube and Instagram because
Okay.
some of them are too short to post on YouTube.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so
How long does it take you to edit them? Hold on, let me back up. What's your longest episode or longest interview?
longest. interview. It's actually my own auntie. Yeah, her interview was like an hour. I think it was like an hour. We was just talking for hours. It
Yeah,
was
I
just
love that.
I ended up having to cut some of it.
Yeah.
The parts that I cut, that's down a whole nother video.
Oh yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
could probably have two parts out of that.
yeah. And also my longest regular video. He's also do car reviews. Is it's a video I had on Dodge. It's my favorite car, so I just went on just talking about it. So
Hmm.
I ended up making it two parts. Yeah.
So how long does it take you? Now my question: how long does it take you to edit?
It takes first I do what I think is correct. And then I go to my team and they go through and tell
He
me they
hold on,
criticize on
y'all.
me.
Did y'all hear that he has a team?
Yeah, I have
I
a
don't even
team.
have a team. What is happening?
I have a
I
team
love
where I
that.
have a team where I send my videos out. They criticize them, and I take the criticism as love.
Yeah.
And they tell me my what I should fix, and I take their ideas. Some ideas I don't approve of,
Right.
but some of them I do take into consideration.
Yeah.
I do take them into consideration. Sometimes I might not use them, but I do
I
take their
love that.
yeah.
So how long have you had a team, and how many is a part of your team?
Since the beginning, it's just my village.
Yeah.
Raising a child it does take a village. I just
Abs-
took my village and made it my team.
I love that. I
Yeah,
love that. So how important is it to have a team?
it's very important to have a team. You can't run a one person show.
Yeah.
It's either you gonna have a team behind the screens. You can't just run a one person show by yourself. It's
Yeah.
gonna take time and practice. It's also balance school with my business.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So what grade are you in?
I'm in ninth.
Ninth
Yeah.
freshman. Okay.
So
Are
I'm in
you enjoying
huh,
are you enjoying being in high school?
join
I said, are you enjoying being in high school?
work wise. No, but I'm enjoying it. Warren has a media center, so I plan on just
Nice.
joining that, and that's gonna help me out on the other side.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
when you've already started your life journey.
Yeah, I started what I wanted to do. I was just sitting there practicing. I got unedited videos, just 5 minutes in this me chatting.
Mhm.
It's just I've been knowing what I wanted to do since I was young. It's just I had the plan. I just needed the blueprint. The
Mm.
blueprint is something that's already in place. The plan is just something you have in your mind. I wanted.
Man, you are dropping gems to be
I
15. I hope y'all listening to this.
I
I
want.
love it.
I put it. I didn't put it into blueprint until I was like 13, and I was pushing for my dream. Because I
What
even
made you have that drive?
the drive was always was I wanted to keep college as an option. College was always our backup plan, but I wanted plan A. I pushed so hard for plan A. I tell my teachers now I'm not that worried about college. I'm gonna pass high school. I'm gonna pass high school, get my diploma, but I ain't worried about college. Because I'm worried about my plan A. And my plan A is I can do it without college or with college. It's
Okay.
not a must. But I still
You're
I
very confident.
try to stay confident. That's the only way I'm able to do this. Staying confident got me through the hard videos, the videos that sometimes got too much more criticism, or didn't
Mm,
get, or the videos that got less support.
mm.
And my confidence of saying I'm gonna do better next time, or I'm gonna fix this next time, it's always gonna be a flaw, but just turn that flaw into a success.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So during that, like, what is it that you do to help you to maintain that confidence, or that just that spirit of
Confident. It's just keeping my peace because
mm.
I never let things get too far or get affect me so far. And also jazz music, it smooths me. It's just the
You are like
jazz.
an old soul.
Yeah,
Do people tell you that?
I'm very much an old soul. I listen to jazz music a lot, so it helps me smooth me. It's just what anything if anything gets me too upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
yes, I have I have four siblings. I have two sisters and three brothers.
So where are you
Two
at in the
brothers.
line?
I'm the oldest.
Oh wow, you're the oldest.
So yeah,
Okay. What's the youngest? How's the
yeah.
youngest?
The youngest, I think she just turned 3 or 4. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do they think about well, probably the young ones don't really pay attention, but what do the other ones think about what you're doing?
They like it. They always my youngest brother. He wants a suit collection just like me. I told him how to talk and to take care of his suits. He wants a suit collection just like me.
Yo, so you have a
Yeah,
suit collection.
I have a suit collection.
I love
Since I
it.
was young. I had some hard bottoms. I got my first hard bottoms when I was think I was 5.
Hard bottoms. Are y'all
Yeah,
listening to this? Oh my
it's,
goodness.
I, my first pair of hard bottoms.
Yeah,
I,
you definitely dope.
I've been freshly pressed since I was young.
Do
Yeah,
who did your mom or dad kind of
Dad,
that
he took
did
me a
is
longer
he like
ways.
that too?
Yeah, my dad got suit collection too. We be matching. He had me all the way together. Especially when I put suits in podcast, I had to put the suits in my
I
car
love
car
that
show.
because that's your brand.
Yeah, that's my
That's your
brand.
image. People are gonna know you like you see that dude with that suit on.
Yeah, suits are part of my image for Karan's Corner.
I love that.
Yes, I even got a suit that matched my brand colors. I sure wore it.
I know you did. I know that's right.
Yeah.
So every time you do an episode, you wear a suit.
Yes, no, it's not my episodes. It's just more public
Oh, sorry,
events.
sorry. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I do. Sometimes I do jazz up my interviews. Sometimes I'm just able to. I also have branded shirts, so I just split it up between the two.
Yeah, yeah. I usually so my brand colors are red and black, which I see
Yeah,
you do have red on.
yeah,
Um, and surprisingly, I don't have that on today, but most every time I have my brand
yeah.
colors on at least that.
I try to represent my brand as much as I can,
Yeah.
and also I just make Karan's Corner part of my everyday life. It's just part of owning something that is part of your image. You have to make it part of your everyday life, and that's what I did. It was a quite adjustment, but I did make able to make it happen.
Why was it an adjustment?
It was an adjustment going from just able to handle the criticism and things
Mm,
will come in with owning a business. Because you can't do the things that regular people do. You got to set your own example, and you are able to lead and you're not able to just sit back like but you own a business. You're supposed to be able to lead your crew or the people that works with you to
mm,
success.
mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. I just taking Karan's Corner and make it part of my everyday life. I was just pushing me more and push me more for success
Yeah.
and make me want to work harder and set my own example and set my own imprint.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. And changing the narrative.
Yeah, changing the narrative on just the things I just talk about and I practice on.
Hmm. And you're gonna be known for that guy in that suit.
Yeah, I said I got a few nicknames. The interview man, Unc is some of my friends call me Unc because how much suits I wear. It's crazy.
I know. I bet it is. I bet it is. So, what's been
Yeah,
the most fun you've had doing this?
the most fun I got. It is always fun talking at the interview, talking with people I'm interviewing with. Yeah, sometimes the interviews be so good. You're just able to just talk away. To
Hmm.
some is so short and easy. You don't even got to edit them.
Yeah.
It's just this all everything's fun. It's just the hard part is the editing.
Yeah,
It's just
and that's why I don't edit
yeah,
because I would never post anything, and I like it to
yeah,
be, you know,
like kind of real and uncut.
yep, and
Like
organic and raw,
yeah,
and people really enjoy that because it catches things that you wouldn't normally catch.
on like an edited video.
Yeah,
That's
or like I don't have a script. Like I
yeah,
don't even know what the questions are going to be. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
yeah. The thing on a scripted thing, it just really works on how you build your show or your
Yeah.
podcast. The scripted, it's just it wasn't something that worked out for me
Yeah,
because
me either.
I couldn't do it. But it's just
Cuz
this.
I be sometimes all over the place talking about stuff.
Yeah, just but the script also able to keeps you on one subject. And I gotta say, I don't have nothing against it. It's just more for my public. I want, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and I think like you said everybody the way they set their podcast up and the way um it works out
Yeah,
allows people to be able to kind of find their own.
yeah, find their own way and how they
Hmm.
want to do
And when
things.
I very first started, just knowing who I was and kind of how I just moved, I knew it. If I had
Yeah,
to be a script, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't enjoy it.
yeah. It's just you want to enjoy. You just feel like you saying someone else's words. That's what I felt like for itself for me. I'm saying someone else's words. I
Yeah.
wanted to keep it organic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. So, do you have any things coming up that you're going to be doing?
Well, I have up and coming. I want to. I don't know if I did my first ever event was a hair show. I want to. They have another one coming up. I wanted to do that. I'm trying to join some up and coming events that's coming up in Indiana.
So at the events, you're wanting to interview people.
Yes, interview. It's just
Nice.
or they can set the full interview. I have the short interviews and I also have long ones.
Uh huh.
It's like something simple. For give you an example, I'll have a list of questions. Because how I do things, I haven't did my first live one yet, but I do have that in the works. I want to do my first live one, but
Yeah, I haven't done live yet.
yeah, and then my first live one is I wanted to have a setup where it's basically just like this but live.
Hmm.
But how I'm doing it now, they able to do it from the comfort of their home. I send them a link. I have a
Oh
list of
yeah.
questions. All they got to worry about is the background.
Do they use StreamYard?
Yes,
Yep.
I was able, and then I'm able to save the video, edit it, jazz it up a little bit. Then I'm
Yeah.
able to post it
Nice.
with
I
no.
heard StreamYard is really good to use because it can post to multiple places.
Yeah, it's a StreamYard. It's a StreamYard. You gotta really edit it
Oh,
though.
do you?
Yeah, just jazz it up more for depending on what social media is. The way they
Yeah.
cut it, it don't really works out well. But yeah.
Okay. There was another question I was going to ask you. I don't remember. So when you, how long is it? We already talked about how long does it take you to do your video edit. When do you usually post them?
I would usually post them either the because I got Friday. I got a series called Friday Night
Okay.
where I post a video talking about. My latest video was talking about 5 things you need to know before you buy a car. My next one is gonna be called 5 things you should. Five things like if your car goes wrong, or 5 things you need to look for and stuff like that. Just 5 top things. That's my Friday night special. And I usually be taking the week before. I'm taking the video, editing the video, either retaking the video all the way up until Friday. And then for my interviews, I usually I usually give it a weekend event. Post it a week after.
Yeah.
I would spend that time editing it, send it to them, make sure it's perfect in there, perfect. Then I'll post it
Okay.
because I don't want to post it and people don't think they look good. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
I tell them, well, you better come looking good because
Yeah,
I'm not editing nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't even listen to the video before I post it.
I can't listen. Sometimes when I listen to myself,
I know, right?
it just feels like I have something's wrong, and I go back and edit it. It
Oh,
messes up the video. So
that's
I
so
can't.
funny. Like I don't like listening to myself either.
I
That is
can't. I
crazy.
can't do it because I messed up a whole video because I
Oh
didn't like
no,
the way I sounded. And it was just fine.
that's
So yeah,
funny. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. So, are you earning an income?
somewhat. Somewhat. It's just for
And
it
how do you
says
do that? Because you know, with podcasting, it's kind of, or with interviewing, it's
in a way I can say this is the for the viewer side. No, like how many views you
right.
get,
Yeah.
you gotta be a certain type of level to
Mhm.
to get there. And I'm working towards that. Working towards that. I have selling my interviews. Like for example, our interviews is just we doing exchange, but exchange. But some of my interviews is $20
Okay.
for like the smaller businesses that need to get their name out there.
Nice.
But it's just some did it as a kind gesture and it's like a sponsor to my business. And then
Mhm.
some was a more of a kind of like I'll be on your show if you be on mine.
Mhm.
That's kind of how I have it. That's kind of how I have it set up in mine.
Have you thought about offering like advertisement with businesses where you kind of during your shows you shout them out?
I thought about that and also I thought about going. I have a couple sponsors that sponsor my shows,
Mhm.
but I want to see I want to look more into the sponsoring and like if I want to say if I give the talk to a business and for advertisement would you sponsor my show. I thought about that,
Yeah, I'd be good, kind of good added value to it.
yeah, I thought about it, and that's eventually in the works. I should put that in the works. But right now, I have a
Yeah,
couple sponsors. So I'm able
nice.
to work on kind of work at my own pace.
Yeah, no, that's
And
good. So do you have a job or
in a way, yes, I do have a job. Just how
okay?
you know, high school is high
Yeah, I was
school
gonna
get
say, how could you do that with high school and your podcast?
high school. It can high school can get a little expensive. Is how fun high school is. So
Yes,
I do still have support from my parents, but also I do have jobs that I do. I
nice.
work in
Do you do
landscaping.
any extracurricular activities?
I do tennis and band. I do a lot.
Okay, wow, look at you.
Yeah, I'm a 4 year band veteran, and
Mhm.
I played tennis for like 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I,
So what's your plans coming up for the summer?
summer is I'm going to go visit my mom in Texas, and but that's when I usually record some videos and
Okay.
just kind of load up my storage
Yeah.
videos on the way back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to ask you something, and you may or may not be interested, but I am working with a group of young men that are putting on a young men's gala. But no, but yeah, so I'm excited. So that's perfect. So you are going to be on our committee. We're going to be meeting May 18th. So I'll let you know we're going to meet here. And if you
Okay,
can't be here physically, we can Zoom you in or whatever.
okay, I'll be there.
So yeah, I'm not going to tell the guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let it be a surprise. So that'll be
yeah,
dope because
that'll be fun.
we want. I really want. There's a lot of things for women. There's not a lot of things to support men,
Yes,
and just you guys being poured into and shown love to, and so
yeah,
this we want to be able to give out scholarships,
yes.
and we also want to give out awards and just allow you guys, you young generation, to be able to honor each other.
It's just but the thing with the younger generation, you got it's just a lot of people choosing their routes. It's in a way I wanted to choose a route that was and carry on that legacy that was kind of left for me. And in a way, I want to do it in my own way, but I still want to carry on that legacy. I just didn't think the route that some of my other some of the others that's chosen in the generation. I didn't want to choose that route.
Yeah.
It just never worked for me. It's just never worked the way I wanted to do things.
Yeah, I love that. Well, you
Yeah,
are very a great young man. I
yeah.
commend you on what you're doing and
Thank
how
you.
you represent yourself.
I wanted to say I want to say for your interview.
Yeah,
Do you want to do it in person? I could, or you could do it for
if
yourself.
we whatever. This is your that's
Yeah,
your side. So you tell
yeah.
me
I,
what you want to do.
yeah, we could do it for the company. I can't tell you questions.
You
It's gonna be a surprise. I gotta put you on the spot.
uh, well, clearly I do very well being on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. I'm gonna put you on the
All
spot.
right, that's okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
good.
didn't know what I was going to ask you.
No, I know. But I'm also very good with the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so am I.
This gonna be a good interview.
Yes, it is. Well, I'm
Is
excited to interview on your show and
thank you.
yeah. So
It's-
where can they follow you? On Instagram, Facebook,
They,
and YouTube.
they can follow me at Kahron's Corner. It's Kahron's Corner on everything. I
Can you
have
spell that?
KAHRONS underscore corner on YouTube. It's just KAHRONS just corner. Corner with a K, not a C.
Yeah, please, because people would be like typing with a C.
That's why I wanted to be different
Yeah,
because
no, I like that.
the corner with the K was I just thought it was jazzy. I thought it was different.
Yeah,
It was different than just the regular corner.
yeah, yeah. And then are you on Facebook or is it just
Yes, I have everything.
okay?
Yeah, I'm one of the youngest that I know that's on Facebook.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be a Facebook hater.
I know you must be a certain age before you be able
Not
to
you
hop
must
on
be a certain
Facebook.
age. That's terrible.
It's like it's like a country club. You supposed to be
Oh
a
my
certain
god.
a certain age before you're able to download Facebook.
That is so funny. Facebook is a country club right now, y'all. That's what we doing.
And yeah, it's just for it. I do I am able to post on Facebook
Yeah.
and post my interviews and stuff for the country club folks, so they'll be able
That is
to.
so funny. I'm about to post about that today. Say, y'all, we've been called the country club.
Yeah. And PS, I wanted to like take the older car enthusiasts and have the
Oh yeah.
younger folks so we can all come
I
together,
love
all
that. Absolutely.
learn something together.
Yep.
And I just thought it was a great idea to just be able to just post on everything and not have a limit on where the
Yeah,
video
no,
can go.
absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I created my nonprofit is wanting to bring those generations together.
Yeah, because it's like it's a lot of older folks that have a lot of knowledge that we want to teach to the younger generation, but
Hmm.
they don't know where to go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, this has been fun. I've enjoyed having you on my show.
yeah, this has been a great interview.
Yes,
This
you
was
did
fun.
amazing. Yes,
Yeah,
and I can't
this is
wait
fun.
to have you on again because I always bring my guests
Yeah.
back 6 months to a year.
Oh yeah,
So I can't wait for
I'm
you to come
excited.
back
I'm
and then,
excited to come back.
yep, so they can see how how much you've grown and
Yeah. All right, next time you come to the corner, then I'll come back. You gotta come
okay,
to the corner.
okay, I gotta come to the corner. I'll be
Yeah,
at
you
the
gotta.
corner. Just let me know. Give me a date and time.
Yeah, your date and time. I'll be ready.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, this has been Melissa Shaw with Our Generation, where we educate, empower, and inspire. And I hope you have been educated, empowered, and inspired by this gentleman's story, just where he's going and his passion and just his knowledge of knowing where he is and what he wants to do. So check us out.